Derek was quickly repaired and returned to work on Edward's branch line. The summer season meant that more goods were coming in and out of the harbors, and Derek was kept very busy trying to stay on top of it all. "Dearie goodness me," he panted. "I've never seen so many trucks in these sidings." The clay pits were busy too. Bill and Ben found themselves overworked with clay deliveries. "We don't know whether we're coming or going," they complained. "We need some help." Help arrived a few days later in the form of Derek. Bill and Ben weren't pleased with this. Although they liked Derek, they weren't keen on the idea of him breaking down again. "Better prepare for rescue duty," grumbled Bill. "I'd give him 5 minutes," added Ben. Derek felt hurt, but decided to say nothing as he took his first train of clay to the harbor. As he left, the twins thought they heard his engine cough. They were most annoyed. "Trust the Fat Controller to send an engine who's going to break down and leave us with all the work," fumed Bill. "Well, I say we teach him a lesson," snickered Ben, and whispered his plan to Bill. The twins chuckled devilishly, but said nothing as they sidled away. When Derek returned, he found trucks scattered everywhere, and his train hadn't been organized. "What's happened here?" he asked. "Where are Bill and Ben?" But he didn't have time to worry about them, and set to work arranging his trucks. Derek worked very hard. He pushed trucks into their proper sidings, and shunted his next train. But by the time he was due to leave, he was late. "The ship will miss the tide," said the manager worriedly. "No choice but to take all those trucks at once." Derek's eyes widened. "All at once? My cooling system's bound to give out. I can't." "Come on, old boy," encouraged the driver. "You can do this. Don't let your engine stop you from trying." Derek knew his driver was right. He moved off to arrange his train. Soon, Derek had an enormous line of 50 trucks. The guards signaled the driver. Derek gave a mighty roar of his engine, and the train crept away. Derek struggled along the line, his engine getting hotter with every wheel turn. Suddenly it coughed loudly, and Derek winced in pain as dark black smoke billowed out of his engine. "Ouch!" he cried. "My engine's never felt this bad before." The driver began to apply the brakes. "No! Call Derek! I mustn't stop! Everyone's depending on me to deliver these trucks! I must keep going! I must!" Derek wheezed and spluttered in agony as he trudged onto the harbor, and his smoke plumed high into the sky. But he didn't give up. "I'll get there or bust!" he gasped determinedly. People along the line waved and shouted, cheering the diesel on. By the time Derek reached the harbor, he was moving at no more than walking pace. "Almost there. We'll turn by we'll turn." He inched the train forward. "Until I've done it," he sighed with relief. Everyone burst into a storm of cheers. Derek simply smiled happily. As for Bill and Ben, their manager found them hiding in their shed as part of their trick and as punishment. Arranged with the Fat Controller to have them look after Derek's trains while he was being mended. The twins found it very difficult and quickly gained a new appreciation for the diesel. And when Derek returned from the works, they gave him a grand welcome. "We promise to never play another trick on you again," they vowed. That, from the likes of Bill and Ben, speaks volumes indeed.